All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm sorry the internet keep fluctuating, keep on and off. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But definitely we will still continue what we're doing despite anything that's going on. We will still continue the good cause that we're championing on. So thank you very much, guys, for coming back. Thank you so much. Um, for those of you that are joining me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I drop a video. And as well, don't forget to share the live stream so that we can get to wider audience. It's very important that I pass through this message today. Very, very important. Find the need to pass the message. It is very important. Um, First of all, throughout this week, there's been a big protest in the Gambia, and these protests have, sparked a lot of things have been going on, and I found the need to lend my voice and as well, chip in my 10 cents. But it is very, very, very important, and this is something that's connected to African youth. And I can't see something like this going on, and I keep quiet. Gambia is a very beautiful country. Gambia is a fertile, land. Gambia is a blessed country, and I've been here. I've been living in the Gambia for the past, 15 years. You know, and I can tell you for free that I know every nook and cranny of this country. And I met Jammeh when I came to Gambia. I met Jammeh as the president of the Gambia, and Jammeh was actually doing well during his time, during his tenure. There was total security during Jammeh period. There was actually total security during Jammeh period, and not just only security. There was, law and order, during Jammeh time. You know, that was from I came to Gambia. I'm crazy now. Like, swear to God. Guys, keep coming, guys. Coming. We must have to do this live stream. Since I find out that the I don't know what's going on. They don't want me to do this live stream. I would definitely do it. Whatever it will cost. This live stream must go on. This live stream, it must definitely go on. I don't know if it's not even about YouTube. Somebody was saying YouTube, my image. It's not about my image. It's about the system. When you are, most of the time, you guys may not understand what I go on the on the ground what I go through. Most of the time, when I speak about politics, you know, it seems like I don't know if this internet is being regulated by. I don't know when they are watching you from somewhere. I don't. Sometimes I keep wondering how is this possible that sometimes when I'm talking about politics, especially when I'm talking about Gambia politics, my internet is always messed up. I don't know if it's only me. I don't know if it's happening only me or it's general. Anytime I talk about politics, my internet will fluctuate, mess me up, mess my live stream up. So this is what I've been going through, I've been going through this for the past few months now. Anytime I talk about politics, most especially when I talk about Gambia politics, I don't know, maybe they're checking my IP. Sometimes I keep wondering. Now, AJ said, hey brother, I will want to move to Africa. What's the best country that is majority black and have a good life? Okay, let me tell you about Gambia. I told you guys story. I've been living in the Gambia. I came to Gambia 2010. I've been living in the Gambia for 15 years. I know every nook and cranny of the Gambia. Nobody can tell me, even Gambians cannot tell me anything about Gambia. I know Gambia very well. I know Gambia to the provinces. I know Basse. In fact, I know Gambia very well. Down to, in fact, all the four corners of the borders. I know all the borders in Gambia. So I've been traveling out, I've been traveling in, So I know Gambia very well. Gambia is a very peaceful country. If you talk about Gambia is one of the most peaceful country. It's not the structure that the Adam Barrow laid. It's not Adam Barrow that laid the structure of peaceful country in the Gambia. This has been for a very long time, even way before Jammeh. Gambia has been a very, very peaceful country. In other neighboring countries in Africa, you will hear kidnapping, killing, armed robbery during the day and all that. You can't hear such news in the Gambia. Gambia is a very peaceful country. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to mix word. I'm not going to lie to you. Gambia is a very peaceful country, very welcoming, amazing people, amazing youth. Most of the time, when I came to Gambia newly, I met some people. I met some, group of Gambian youth. They liked me so much. You know, sometimes when they're about to eat lunch, they will look for me. What they call me is Oga, Oga. They look for me wherever I am. They will look for. They say, "Go and find Oga. Go and find Oga." They say, "Oga, come and eat. Come and eat." I said, "But I don't eat. I don't eat cassava leaf. I don't eat this potato leaf." I'll tell them I don't eat this. They will get angry. If I say I will not eat, they will get angry. They will get super angry. You don't want to. You don't like us. No, it's so. See, Gambia. He said, I keep telling my wife, it will be difficult for me to even live in Nigeria again or live in any other country. I can travel anywhere for holidays and go anywhere. But Gambia, it will be difficult for me to leave Gambia because Gambia have entered inside of me. I love this country. I have peace of mind. Gambia is that country where you can wake up by 3 a.m. in the morning or 2 a.m. in the morning and walk around anywhere you want to walk around. You can walk from your house from Brusubi down to Senegambia. From Senegambia, you walk down to. It's a very if you've lived in Nigeria before, or you lived in any other other African countries, and you live in Gambia, bro, you will find peace of mind. You know what they call peace of mind? More than the word peace of mind. In Nigeria, sometimes you'll be walking on the street, you are gone short. You'll be running hater skater. In Nigeria, you'll be driving from one community to another community. Boom! They will attack you, kidnap you. But where in Gambia will you even hear that kind of news? It's not possible. I'm not saying that there's no criminals in Gambia. I'm not saying that there's no crime. There is crime, but low crime rate in Gambia. I don't know if you understand what I mean. You cannot use what is happening in Senegal and compare what is happening in Gambia. Gambia is one of the most peaceful countries in Africa. Generally, I'm not saying West Africa. In Africa, Ghana, if you're counting, peaceful countries in Gambia in Africa, I think Gambia should be the second or the third. Gambia should be, if not, Gambia should be, if not number two. Gambia will not be anything less than number two. Gambia is one of the most peaceful country whereby people are welcoming. I'm not saying there are some people that are also kind of racist. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Not just only in Gambia. There are racists everywhere. But Gambia is a very peaceful country. Very peaceful country. You can walk from your house at night, go anywhere, and come back. Nothing will happen to you. Sometimes, in Gambia, most of the times, when it's 12 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., you will not get to know that it's 1 a.m. You will, because you see people moving. It's a lively country. Who said why you want to move from there? Move from where? You're not listening. You just came to my live stream and started saying, I've never said I want to move from Gambia. Where would I even move from Gambia to? I'm doing business here. I have an establishment in Gambia. I'm doing business here. Who will I leave my business for? Where am I moving to? Sometimes I see people they relocate to Europe, they relocate to America. It's not for me. I am an African. I will live in Africa and die in Africa. I have no plans of moving away from Africa. Africa is my continent, and I'm super proud of my continent. Put me anywhere. If you see me in Europe today, if you see me in America today, I am there for business, only for business or for holiday. I come back to my Africa. Africa is my continent. I can't run away from it. Cost of living in Gambia, you cannot use it. Cost of living in Gambia is moderate. It's moderate. No, in terms of cost of living, anyway, in terms of cost of living in Gambia is a little bit high. I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, cost of living in Gambia is a little bit high. And you cannot use cost of living in Gambia to compare cost of living in Nigeria. Cost of living, but this is not my main topic for this live stream. I'm just trying to help a brother out. Cost of living, AJ, if I want to visit the Gambia, how do I go about it and places to visit? Yeah, are you talking to? Okay, now I'm coming. Let me tell you. I will help you guys out. Cost of living in Gambia, you cannot use it to compare cost of living in Nigeria. Well, Nigeria produces a lot of essential commodities, but everything that we use in Gambia here is imported, down to toothpick is imported. So you can imagine when you import something to your country, you will get to understand that it can never be the same price. You understand? So cost of living is a little bit high. When it comes to house rent, please guys subscribe to my channel, please, and give me thumbs up. When it comes to house rent here is crazy expensive, crazy expensive, extremely expensive compared to Nigeria. No, I mean, 3 rooms and parlor in Gambia here, 3 rooms and parlor in a good location. Let's say in Brusubi, in Bijilo, in Kanefeng, and which other area? In Kololi, and which other area? This place is 3 bedroom apartment is like, let's say, $12,000. Cannot be anything less than 10,000, $10,000. And okay, let's say $12,000, and $12,000 is roughly 180, dollar. If I'm not mistaken, it's about $180 or thereabout. That's per month. Per month, $180 per month. You cannot use it. I mean, in America or Europe is way more expensive. But in African point of view, I mean, from my own perspective, Nigeria is more cheaper. In Nigeria, you can find 3 bedroom apartment for, like, let's say, depending on the location and the area and the state anyway. But let's say, for instance, in Lagos, okay, let's say in Lagos, in Festac, you can find 3 bedroom apartment for like let's say 5 million naira, and 5 million naira is like for a year, because Nigeria pay per annum. For a year, 5 million naira, 5 million naira is like let's say 4 million naira or thereabout. 4 million naira, you know 4 million naira is about um, um, is about $200,000. Let me just make it round number. $200,000, because 1 million naira is about $50,000. So $200,000. So it's almost the same thing anyway. It's almost the same thing. Gambia is a cheap, is affordable country anyway. It's affordable. It's affordable. It's affordable. Very, very affordable. Yeah, it's a tourist country. Gambia doesn't have mineral resources. Gambia to survive by tax and tourism. So yeah, it's a very peaceful country, and you can't find all this killing and all that in the Gambia. Yeah, normally since Barrow came to power, when law doesn't have any weight anymore in Gambia, because Barrow's time, it seems like it's a lawless time where people does whatever they want. But during Jammeh time, there was law and order. People respect law and order. During Jammeh time, when you kill somebody, you'll be killed immediately. So, but during Jammeh time, during Barrow time, they changed the law, and the law is like, it seems like crime rate is getting a little bit slightly high than before. But despite that, Gambia is still peaceful to compare to other African countries. There's nothing like terrorism in the Gambia. There's nothing like terrorist group. No, not in Gambia. There's nothing like that in Gambia. Gambia is a peaceful country. Yeah, it's a peaceful country. But that's not where I'm heading to. AJ, I hope you get to understand my point, where I'm coming from. Yeah, that is Gambia for you. JJ Michael said, AJ, if I want to visit the Gambia, how do I go about it and place to visit? First of all, where are you coming from? Which country, which nationality are you? If you are from ECOWAS, then is a visa-free country for you. But if you are outside ECOWAS, you need visa. I think either visa on arrival or visa before you arrive. And if you are from out of Africa, that means you definitely need a visa to visit Gambia. If you're visiting Gambia, there are a lot of places to visit in the Gambia. You can visit Kachikali Crocodile Pool. You can visit Snake Farm in Kartong. You can visit Monkey Park in Bijilo. You can visit a lot of places. James Island. A lot of places to visit, to go see Kunta Kinte and all that. Yeah, there are a lot of places to visit in the Gambia, but that's not why I'm here now. Well, let me answer this question as well. Connect said, what type of business are you doing in the Gambia? Maybe we can do business together. I base in Europe. I'm not looking for a partner anyway. My business doesn't require partners. If you want to do a business and you need a guardian or a consultation, you can contact me and I will guide you on what kind of business you can do in the Gambia or what to do. But for me, I'm going to be honest to you. I'm not looking for a partner. I already have a business that I'm running here, and my business does not require partnership. And I don't do partnership in business as well. Yeah. So there are a lot of businesses you can do. There are a lot of businesses you can do in Gambia. A lot of them. Yeah, there are a lot of businesses you can do. Yes, but don't go into restaurant business because that's not a business. If you go into it, you will lose your money and you will not see returns because Gambia is a tourist country. It's seasonal business. So during from October, November, December, January, February, March, April, season is off. From April, May, June, July, August, September, October again, before another season will start again. So it's a tourist country, everything works by season, But there are some business you can do that is not seasonal business as well in the Gambia. So that is how it is. So thank you very much for joining me here. First of all, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate my Gambian youth. You guys are the real MVPs. I love you guys with everything inside me. I love what you guys are doing. I love what you guys are doing. They say injustice for one is injustice for all. We know what we have been going through in this Adama Barrow's regime. We understand the fact that there is a high level of corruption in Barrow's government. There is a high level of nepotism in Barrow's government. There is a high level of mismanagement, mismanagement of funds in Barrow's regime. But the fact that you are trying to impose, um, another, high, price of internet price is stepping on people's right. I mean, I think that every business that every business they have their right to put their price the way they want it. Pura doesn't have any right to add prices on top of the current prices they all to change prices for telecommunication companies. This is one of the problems that we're going through in Africa. People think that when they are in power, they can use power and the influence to oppress the people. This is what we are facing and what we are experiencing in Barrow's regime. Well, everything that Jammeh was accused of, sincerely speaking, please, if you're a Gambian, say yes in the comment section, please. Bafana Rapagati say, I didn't know that much. Gambia safety comes first. I would like to visit there sometime. Gambia is a very safe country. Gambia is a safe country. Gambia is, in fact, if you are in Gambia, you are protected. Yeah. One thing I can tell you about Gambia police. Let me tell you one thing about Gambia police. Gambia police prioritize. In fact, Gambia police values tourists. They value tourists more than anything. It's just like the way Nigerians protect their crude oil. The same way Gambia protects the tourists in the Gambia. If anything happens between a tourist and a Gambian, and both of you go to the police station, a Gambian will be arrested and remanded, while the tourist will be apologized to and let go. This is how Gambians authority value tourists. That is why Gambia is one of the most attractive attractive country in West Africa. So, but that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is to congratulate my Gambian youth. Thank you guys for what you guys have been doing. Hello, Alego, I'm all right. Okay. Yes, please. My place behind GT Bank. Yeah. Bring it for me. Okay? So throughout this week, there's been a very high, level of protest going on in Gambia. Very serious, very serious. All because people came out, to demand for, accountability, demand for good governance, and demand for, government taking responsibility And what Barrow can do, all he could do, is to organize police officers, to intimidate protesters and arrest them. And yesterday, some of the protesters were remanded in the prison. And this is stepping on people's fundamental right. You know, it is the right of every citizen, to protest for good governance, to demand for accountability. It is the fundamental right of every citizen of every country to come out to demand for accountability and good governance in their country. So if you come out to demand for accountability and you get arrested, that means that's what they call in the law, that's what they call arbitrary arrest. You are arresting people that came out to demand for accountability and demand for good governance. That is stepping on people's boundaries, stepping on people's right. And this can never be condoned in 21st century. This can never be condoned in this 2025. I mean, where are we heading to, for crying out loud? Jammeh was accused of killings. Jammeh was accused of staying in power for too long. Jammeh was accused of, arbitrary arrest. Jammeh was accused of, trying to silence the voice of the youth. Jammeh was accused of every kind of thing. But mind you, the whole thing that Jammeh was accused of, Barrow has done them all, even done more than that. Everything that Jammeh was accused of, Barrow is doing them right now as we speak. For the fact that protesters came out and they were arrested, for unarmed protesters that they don't have no gun, they were unarmed. Why would you arrest them? It's an important, and you are saying it's an unlawful gathering. What is unlawful gathering? If I may ask, using judiciary and law enforcement agencies against the people, and you forgot that power belongs to the people. No matter how you try to twist whatsoever, power belongs to the people. Power belongs to the people. In fact, if you come to Nigeria, Gambia is 2.5 million in population. And I can tell you for free that 60% of this population are the youth. 60% of this population. Choma, what are you doing? 60% of this population are the youth. Now, let me ask a question. If you are arresting the youth that came out to demand for accountability, came out to demand for good governance, unarmed citizens that came out to demand for good governance, and you are arresting them. Now, what is different between you and Jammeh that are arrested protesters that came out to demand for good governance? You are doing exactly the same thing. There's no difference between you and Jammeh. Because the whole thing that what Jammeh was accused of, you are doing them. You are doing them. If you don't want protest, tell them, please, you guys should go home. If you don't have cockroaches in your cupboard, if Adam Barrow does not have cockroaches in his cupboard, he would have come out boldly, he would have been bold enough to come out and address the youth. Sorry. Because he has cockroaches in his cupboard and he felt intimidated by the youth and he forgot that one day, listen, power belongs to the people. 2016, if somebody wake up and tell Jammeh that the power will be stripped off from his hand, he would never believe it. He will say, you are joking. You're a big joke. Nobody will believe, nobody, even me personally, did not believe that Jammeh will later step down in 2026, in 2016. Power is transient. When it gets to you, hold it well. Be responsible. Don't cross your boundary. Don't trample upon people's rights. Don't use power and the influence against the people that voted you in. Because the more you are doing this, the more you are making the people that believed in you to start having negative thinking about you. That is what Barrow is doing now. Barrow is losing it gradually, but he don't understand. Politics, they play politics with discretion, with common sense. When you are playing politics with force, listen, this 21st century, this generation, what do they call our generation? This millennial generation, this Gen Z generation and Alpha generation, these are crazy generations. So you can't toy with their mind. They are too intelligent. These are digital generation. What would I call it? Technological generation. You can't play with their mind. There's not once you can't lie to them. You can't deceive them. Unlike our forefathers, unlike our fathers and our mothers, you can't deceive us. So if you think that using force to disperse them is the best way, you are shooting yourself on your leg. That is what Jammeh did. That is exactly what Jammeh did. When protesters come out, he will arrest them, throw them inside jail, beat them up. Sometimes he killed them. That was what Jammeh was doing, and Barrow is doing it right now before our own very two eyes. We are seeing it, and we say no to this kind of oppression, this kind of intimidation, this kind of wickedness. This is pure wickedness. I don't know how you may see it. I don't know the angle you are seeing it from. But for me, from my own perspective, I'm seeing it as an oppression. I'm seeing it as an intimidation. You can't toy with this generation. It's not possible. You can't intimidate them with gun. You can't. Look at what happened in Kenya. Look at what happened in Kenya. When I tell people, listen, power belongs to the people. When the people don't want you, no matter whatever you do, they don't want you. If you like, shoot them. How many will you even shoot? I said it before. Population of Gambia is 2.5 million, and the 60% of the population is the youth. How many youth do you want to cage in the prison? Is a question. Because the more you are holding these guys in my two, the more others are coming out in mass. The more others are mobilizing. So the best way to deal with this thing all is to dialogue with the youth. Talk to them in a very calm and responsible manner. Don't talk to them. Don't act like don't behave like you are too big. You can do anything. Listen, power is transient. I've said it time without number. Go and read the history of tyrants in Africa. Where are they today? Where is Charles Taylor today? Where is Charles Taylor? Go and read the history of tyrants in Africa. They never ended well. They will accumulate the wealth. Gather the wealth. At the end of the day, they will never enjoy the wealth. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Beating them up, tear gassing them on the face, locking them up, trying to silence them is, even the form of putting kerosene in the fire, making the whole thing worse. Barrow is not being intelligent enough to understand that the power belongs to the people. Barrow is not being intelligent enough to understand that this generation cannot be toyed with. Barrow is not being intelligent enough to understand that Alpha generation, Gen Z generation, and Millennial generation are not the generation of our fathers and our mothers. This generation doesn't hear. We don't hear. We know they hear word. We know they hear word. Look at what happened in Nigeria 2020 during NSAS. That was a tip of what Nigerian youth were just showing Nigerian government, showing them that power belongs to the people. And nobody can deny the fact that one day, there will be a tsunami, a revolutionary tsunami in Africa that will consume all these criminals that we call leaders, all these puppets that we call leaders. A revolutionary tsunami will come, will rise up one day, and we will reclaim our countries in Africa. It is happening now, gradually, and they are taking it for granted. We can't continue like this. You are killing. You push somebody to the wall, or you slap a child and you tell the child when to cry. Or you push somebody, you tell the person where to fall. That is an oppression. That is intimidation. That is abuse of power and the influence. Abuse of power and the influence. We can't continue like this. Few weeks ago, in the internet, we had, when you are subscribing on the Gambia, when you're subscribing with AfriCell, there's a provision where they call 110, right? And that 110, when you click on it, you see, there are different, data that you can subscribe. You have, 500 megabytes. You have, at 2 gig. You have 3 gig. You have 5 gig. You have 10 gig. You have, 12 gig and all that. Have their price list, and it was very, very affordable. People were happy because of what they saw. People were enjoying it because internet is crazy expensive in Gambia. Internet. Do you know how much I spend in a week? Do you know how much I spend in a month for internet alone? I spend nothing less than $5,000 for internet alone. $5,000 is almost $100 for internet alone. For internet alone, almost more than $5,000. Now, these people, this AfriCell, this mobile networks, they brought out these things to make it easier and cheaper for the consumers. And you just wake up, Apura just wake up one morning and say, no, they have to stop this. Bro, that is intimidation. That is abuse of power and the influence. That is pure extortion in this 21st century. And you think you can do these things and go free? Listen, we are living in a technology age. Number one, we have social media platforms. These are unlike before, when there was nothing like social media, where you can do anything that you want, act anyhow you want, and go free with it. Now we have social media where we can lend our voices, where we can air our view, and even lend our voices and make sure that it goes viral. We can't continue living in this way, where you will oppress us and silence us and make sure that you make sure that nobody speaks. Gone are those days. People are ready to die. People are ready to die. Enough is enough. Look at what Ibrahim Traore doing in Burkina Faso. These people are busy here trying to extort from the people, from their citizens. Why Ibrahim Traore is there in Burkina Faso giving his all to his people. And they are tagging him a tyrant. They are tagging him a dictator. Now I have a question for these African leaders. What is the meaning of tyranny? What is the meaning of dictatorship? What is the meaning of tyranny? Because what we are seeing right now in Gambia, what we are seeing in Uganda, what we are seeing in most of these African countries, in Nigeria, even including Nigeria, is act of tyranny, where citizens can no longer, there's no freedom of expression anymore. In Nigeria today, when you speak, they will use DSS, they will use EFCC to make sure that they silence you and throw you inside jail. That is abuse of power and the influence. That is what we are experiencing in Africa today. And you think that it is normal? Listen, you might be feeling that you are not living in Africa. By the way, it's not your business, but you are an African. Listen, if it did not get to you today, it will get to you tomorrow. You cannot live where you are living forever. One day you will come back home. And evil that we fail to condemn today will haunt us tomorrow. Let me read from the comment section. Somebody said, JJ Michael said, judging by the way you are castigating the current government, is it still advisable for one to invest in the Gambia? It's free. I have an investment in the Gambia. I'm not a Gambian. I'm a Nigerian. But my wife is a Gambian. But I have an investment in the Gambia. So why not? You can invest in Gambia. Brother cannot be in power forever. And by the way, it's obvious in 2026 that he may not likely come back to power. There's a possibility because from what he's doing right now, he's trying to, he's just losing his chances of coming back, because what we are seeing is act of tyranny. What we are seeing is oppression. This is abuse of power and the influence. So Gambia is 100% safe. Gambia does not belong to Barrow. Gambia belongs to the Gambians. So you are free to come and do business in Gambia. Dennis said, can't you get Starlink? Starlink, I don't think Starlink is working in the Gambia for now, but he's working in Nigeria. Starlink, I don't think he's working in the Gambia for now. I have no idea. Yeah. Connect said, nobody is ready to die in Nigeria. I swear to God, nobody. They don't want to die. They want to live forever. That is why what is happening keep happening. That's why we are going through what we are going through. Sakin, sorry, 1 minute. Let me see what my daughter is doing. Chama, what are you doing? Eh? Then go. Why not come and tell me? Yeah, you should have come and tell me now. You should have come and tell me since. Hey, Chichi, why you don't tell me? Sorry, guys. Okay. Sakin said, how do you fix tyranny? How do you fix tyranny? The only way to fix tyranny is like this. Do what I'm doing. tyranny can be fixed. When you start calling them out, when you start make sure that it goes viral, when you start shouting, lending your voice when it is needed, trust me, we can be able to stop tyranny. We can be able to stop tyranny. Yes. Bafana represent in South Africa during apartheid, many have died, but since black government thing are falling apart, the infrastructure prices are skyrocketing. It is normal. When the price of essential commodities start going up, you get to understand that there is something wrong from the grassroots, from the foundation. Foundation is the government. Somebody somewhere else is eating a lot of taxes, which is, I mean, sometimes we Africans, we relax a lot. We have a lot of work to do. African youth, we have a lot of work on our hands to do until we realize that these people can never take us serious. These people can never. That's why I give kudos to my people in Kenya. My Kenya youth, they are very stubborn. They cannot let this. Listen, if at all African youth are strong like Kenyans, I'm telling you the gospel truth. Africa will be great today. See, listen, let me tell you. If what has happened in Kenya for past few years, or let's say few months, if it happened in countries like Gambia, okay, let me leave Senegal by the corner, because Senegal is getting Senegal now. Their own revolution, was carried out through the pool. You get to understand me. There was a revolution in Senegal. There was a diplomatic revolution that took place in Senegal, and Senegal chose, the right person that should be there, Jomai Faye and Ousmane Sonko. And you can agree with me that these two guys are doing amazingly well in Senegal. These two guys are doing amazingly well in Senegal. Jomai Faye and Ousmane Sonko, they are doing well in Senegal. You can imagine a country, there was no coup, there was nothing like coup, there was nothing like bloodshed, there was nothing like that. They went to the pool, exercise their franchise, and choose the right leaders. Unlike Nigerians, a Nigerian now will be crying, Tinubu is bad, Tinubu is bad. 2027, when they go to the pool, APC people will corner them at the corner and give them 5,000 naira. They will go and vote for Tinubu. The same person that is crying that Tinubu's regime is bad will take 5,000 naira on the pool, on the ballot box, and vote for Tinubu, same Tinubu, because of 5,000 naira. And you forgot that 5,000 naira, you can just finish within a twinkle of an eye, and you will suffer for the next 4 years again. And your life may not even come out of it in the next 4 years. So this is the problem that we are having. This is the problem that we are having. We are not determined yet. We are not ready yet for the change that we desire. We're only clamoring, we need change, we need change. What have you done to bring the change? Instead, me that is talking here, you'll be saying, close your mouth, they will come for you. You'll be scared for me. Me that is even talking, I'm not even scared. You'll be scared for me when you fail to speak up for yourself. Sydney Owusu said, Tinubu is coming to power again. I have no idea. I don't know. If that's what you wish, for me, I don't know. He said Nigerians has to go back home, fight for their rights, because no one will do it for them. Nigerians in Dara don't need to go back home to fight for their rights. There are Nigerians in Nigeria. Listen, Nigeria is 250 million in population to start with. 250 million in population as we speak. Nigerians living in Nigeria alone. Nigerians living in Nigeria alone is more than that 250 million. Talk less of Nigerians in diaspora. Have you been to Nigeria before? Have you been to Lagos? Listen, in Lagos State, sometimes there used to be a pedestrian traffic. Pedestrian people that are walking on the foot. There's sometimes there used to be a traffic. There are Nigeria have too much. Nigeria is overpopulated. Nigeria is more than 250 million. What they're showing us. Nigeria is more than that. Nigerians living in Nigeria alone is more than 250 million. Talk less of Nigerians in diaspora. So Nigerians living in Nigeria alone is enough to fight for the good leadership. That's all. Nigerians don't need to go back home. What I'm doing here is enough for me. I can only lend my voice with my channel, with my platform. That is, and by the way, that is what the channel is made for. This channel is not meant to make money for me. I have my business. This channel is not meant to, to make me popular. I don't want to be, bro. If you, I mean, I wish you can know me very well. This has been a passion that has been burning in me. In fact, this passion, what I'm doing now, I started it last year. You know how I got to start this thing that what I'm doing? Is when I lost my elder brother. My only elder brother, the only brother that I have in this life. I lost him on accident. And ask me how, what happened? My brother was coming back from work and he was driving. Another car hit him from the back. And, I think it was a trailer or something. It was a very, very serious accident and his head was affected. They took him to hospital. When they took him to hospital, my bro, hospital refused to attend to my brother and they were requesting for deposit. And the deposit they were requesting for was 1 million naira. And in my account in Nigeria, I had only 700,000 naira. I called the doctor. I asked the doctor, please, after my brother already spent over 2 hours or 3 hours without being attended to, I begged the doctor, please take 700,000. I will send the rest of the 300 because I have to do transfer from here. I'll send the rest of the 300,000 in the next 6 hours. Doctor refused. I begged. I begged doctor for more than 1 hour or 2 hours before he accepted to attend to my brother. Before he could attend to my brother, blood already entered my brother's head. My brother could not survive it. My brother died. My only elder brother. I spoke with him that same day the thing happened. I spoke with him. Hello? Alaikum salam. Yeah, come to my place. You know my place there, that 3-story building there. Yeah, come there. How much is this, sir? 725, yes. You see my security. I give it to my security. You give it to him. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. 1 minute. One minute. Let me go get some. Somebody's delivering something for me. I'm coming. We're having a good gist. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. No, not that. Hmm? Come in. You people, why you were supposed to tell me now? Why you didn't tell me? You shy for your daddy again? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm back here again. Let me see what somebody says. Thank you, sir. Let's the fight continue till we see every African citizen freed in all countries. Thank you very much, Bafana. Thank you so much for your comment. This is amazing. So I'm telling you guys story. I'm telling you guys story. So at a point, Owusu I said Tinubu is coming to power again because I think he intends to stand for election again at his age. Let leadership in Nigeria. Exactly. So I'm telling you guys story. So the doctor refused to attend to my brother until I made the deposit. When I made deposit of 700,000 naira, that was when he attended to my brother. Now, before he attended to my brother, it's already late. And on the long run, around I think that should be 8 p.m. I got a news that I lost my only elder brother, that I have little children at hand, little kids. The wife just put to bed a month before then. Bro, it seems like my whole world collapsed. This is my gist partner. Somebody that I can confide on, somebody that I can have mutual conversation. I mean, somebody that I can have deep conversation with. Somebody that knows everything about me. I lost him in cold blood because of bad road in Nigeria, bad leadership in Nigeria, bad medical system, bad everything. I lost him. Bro, I lost my cool about Nigeria. I lost my cool. When I started this course, my family, my sisters, everybody was scared. Sorry. Uche. Thank you. That woman came on. Na la eba ọ kana sa ya. Ke ọ na-eme? Ọsa n'ebe a. Hey. That woman are serious. So that's when I lost my cool. And since then, I championed this cause. I never relent. I've never relented since then. This is a cause of concern. It is not. It has never happened to you today. Doesn't mean that you are free. It can happen to you tomorrow. This bad leadership that we are crying, it affects everybody. It affects everybody. Okay, look at what I was watching on Very Dark Man's page. A few days ago, yesterday, a few days ago, where kidnappers were kidnapping people, and the soldiers were standing waiting for kidnappers to finish their operation before they can continue moving, going to where they are going to. At a point, the same soldiers self even turned back and went far instead of them to attack the kidnappers. This is the kind of government this is the kind of country that you are living in. Where the life of citizens doesn't even matter anymore. Where your government does not even value your life. Your life is worthless. Your life in Nigeria is worthless. A country where 200 citizens will be killed in cold blood in one night, and everybody move on and act like as if everything is all right. And you are quiet. You think that it's not your fault. It's not your problem. It doesn't concern you. I don't live in Gambia. I don't live in Nigeria. But what happened to my brother affected me deeply. Today, if I was having my responsibility increased, if I was having 20%, 50% responsibility, my responsibility increased 80%. I'm the one championing. I'm the one doing everything for the kids. Pay school fees for 3 kids, for 3 children. Pay my own children. Pay my brother's children's school fees. Make sure that they are comfortable. Make sure that they are living okay. Responsibility increased. You are dodging. You are acting like as if it's not your business. It doesn't concern you. It will concern you one day if you fail to speak up now. Now that you still have that chance. You have social media platforms, but all you do with your social media is to show your wealth, show what you've got. So you show your nice watch, show your nice ring, show your nice shoes, show your cloth, luxury cars, luxury houses. Women show their boobs, show their ass. That's all you do with your social media platform. And you forgot that social media is the powerful tool that every African youth has in their hand. Our social media platform is our weapon. When they are oppressing us, we'll be making them, we'll be lending our voices through our social media platform, making it to go viral, making the world to know the kind of leaders that we have. If you cannot learn anything from social media, look at what happened in Burkina Faso when they labeled Ibrahim Traoré a dictator. You saw what played out. Our people in diaspora, everybody in diaspora, African lovers of Africa, our people in Jamaica, in St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Grenada, everybody came out. They protested in their countries. They also protested online, to the extent that Michael Langley could not even stand the heat of the protest online, on social media. He stepped down. That is the power of social media. Social media is not just all about showing who you are, showing how beautiful you are, how cute you are, showing your nice beard, showing your nice dreadlock, showing where you are, your location, your holidays, and all that. No. Let's use social media wisely. It's a powerful tool. When all of us come out with our hashtag, we need revolution. When Omoyele Showore came out some time ago and they put out a hashtag there, so revolution now, everybody acted like as if it doesn't concern them, like it's not their business. Before, let me tell you the gospel, I swear to God, before, as of 3 years ago, 2 years ago, when all these things happening in Nigeria, I act like I feel as if it doesn't concern me. My family are safe. Bro, nobody is safe. Since I lost my brother last year, I get to understand that it is my responsibility. It is my right to lend my voice, to speak out, using my platform. When I started, it was like a joke. Sometimes I will come on live stream here, I will only have 10 people. I will only have 5 people. I will only have 10 people. Lending my voice because I was having that passion was burning in me. I said, no. We have suffered a lot. In fact, Nigerian youth are the most, patient youth on the surface of this earth. Nigerian youth are very patient. No youth in this world can endure what Nigerian government have done to the Nigerian youth. You can imagine a country where do you know how many graduates Nigeria produces every year? Nigeria produces thousands of graduates every year, and there is no job opportunity for them. When you finish university with BSc, come out with BSc, you'll be carrying files up and down looking for hotel job to be a hotel attendant. In Nigeria today, you will see a Nigerian youth with BSc driving Okada, a Nigerian youth riding keke, a Nigerian youth frying akara on the street, somebody with BSc, somebody with master's degree. Nigerian youth are the most patient youth on the surface of this earth. If what has happened to Nigerian youth happened to Ghanaian youth, Ghana will tumble into 5. Nigerians are too patient. They will push you to the wall and silence you and make you not to talk. When you talk, they will come for you. When you talk, they will come, and you know how they come. They will make sure that they do something to pin you down. Is either they come with EFCC, asking you this task, that, using that one to pin you down, or they will come for you with DSS, or they will come for you with police. They will come for you with MOPO. They will come for you with military, making sure that they silence you. You can only talk from afar. And you guys think, is this normal? For me, that's how I felt before. I was feeling like it's not my business anyway. It doesn't concern me. It doesn't concern me. But when I lost my brother, that's when I knew that it has not happened to you does not mean it will not happen to you. That's when I got to understand that it is my responsibility and that I have the right to lend my voice, to speak out and let the world know what is going on. A country that produces oil, a country that has everything. There shouldn't be any reason why any Nigerian youth should be out of school because of school fees. There shouldn't be any reason. There's no reason why we will be having our margeries in the northern part of Nigeria. There's no reason, because Nigeria is a wealthy country. Nigerian youth, even if you are not working, your country, your government should be paying you every month, giving you stipend every month, because we have the money. Where is the money going into? Into few people's individuals' pockets. They will accumulate wealth for themselves, accumulate for their children, accumulate for their extended family, accumulate for their 10th generation to come. That is why once the individual will build over 700 duplets. Your former CBN governor, Emefiele, somebody that subjected Nigerians into abject poverty, suffered Nigerians because of one nonsense law, one useless cashless policy rubbish. You subject the whole country into abject poverty. People died because of money. You will have millions in your account, but you can't have access to your money. They will tell you cashless policy. Cashless policy in a country where there is no good internet, where there's no fast internet service, you are doing cashless policy. It is not normal. I'm not finding it funny anyway. I'm not finding it funny. I'm not finding it funny. If you guys are finding it funny, for me, it's not funny. Nigerian youth are the most patient youth on earth. What Nigerian youth are going through, do you know that we scattered everywhere in the world? We are scattered everywhere. Everywhere. Nigerians are everywhere. Do you think people find it fun? Do you think people are happy that they are not living in their country? Sometimes when you meet Nigerians, they will tell you they've spent 30 years. You spend 40 years in another man's land. You've never visited Nigeria. Because of what is going on, you'll be scared. And at the end of the day, they will die here and abandon the money. Their children will become drug addicts. Their children will become nuisance in the society. Because that's how they end. Children that you raise with public fund. How do you expect that these children will be useful? I want to ask you, how do you expect that children that was raised with public fund will ever turn to become anything better in the society? You'll be stealing public fund. You'll be enjoying it. Using the worst part of it is that when they steal this money, they will not utilize the money in the country. They will take the money to America to build mansions, build villa, and they will go to one of these are most expensive states in Nigeria, in America, like New York, Los Angeles. Go there, buy houses of $50 million, $5 million, and at the end of the day, they will die and abandon these things here. And you guys think it is normal? Go to the northern part of Nigeria, Amajiri everywhere, and you are blaming. Who are you going to blame? Are you going to blame the parents, or you are going to blame the system? When they fail to do the right thing, go to the schools, go to public schools. Public schools are nothing to write home about. Public schools are nothing to write home about. Subsidy was removed when Tinubu was sworn in. Subsidy was removed. Ask me, what did they do with the money? What are they doing with the money that was removed from the subsidy? Till today, in 21st century, we are still crying for 24 hours electricity in our own country. We are still crying for 24 hours electricity in 21st century. We are still crying for potholes everywhere. Listen, if you are coming from eastern part of Nigeria to Lagos, the road is nothing to write home about. Federal road. Okay, from Aba to Owerri, to Anambra State, to a Delta State, it is okay. Those places are okay. But from Delta State, do you know why those roads were all good? Do you know what make those roads good? Because the state governors capitalized on fixing federal roads. I give Eastern governors kudos to that. But from Delta, from after Delta State, from Edo State to Ore, that from Edo State to Ondo State, to Ogun State, to Lagos State, the road is nothing to write home about. Nothing. And federal government is telling you that they are building another Calabar Coastal Road. Tell me the importance of that road. A road that is costing Nigerians 16 trillion naira. With Nigerians taxpayers' money, 16 trillion naira. That money would have built at least power plants that would generate electricity for the Nigerians. We are using it to build 16 trillion naira road. And that road is west of resources and west of money. Why not use 5 billion from that money? Okay, why not use 5 trillion from that money and maintain this, Lagos-Ibadan express road so that we can have good access road? Dualize it. Instead of putting that money in reconstructing another road of its own that doesn't make any sense. They're calling it Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road. Does it make any sense? Meanwhile, the one you have already, the existing road that you have, is not motorable. It's very sad. It's very sad. Listen, it is time for us to wake up. It is time for every Nigerian youth to wake up. I'm not saying you should go and kill yourself, but use your social media platform. We understand the fact that the media houses in Nigeria have been compromised. We understand that fact. So don't expect anything good from the media houses in Nigeria. I know the influencers, Nigerian influencers, have been compromised as well. Those ones are getting their paid by their paymasters as well. So don't expect the influencers to, to help you out, to lend their voice, or lend their voice to, don't expect them. Use your social media platform. I started with nothing on this channel. Listen, I started with 100 subscribers. I started with 100 subscribers. And today I'm getting to 2,000 and 10,000 subscribers. Sometimes when I come on live stream here, I will have only 10 people. I told you guys, I will have 5 people. Higher I will have here is 20 people on live stream. Sometimes I will have 50 people. It started increasing from 50 to 100. Wow. At the end of the live stream, sometimes when I started new, at the end of the live stream, I will have 20 people, 20 views, 10 views. At a point, I started going high. Start now. Start lending when you preach this gospel of truth to 10,000 people. My brother, you've done more than enough already. You've done more than enough already. This is not clout chasing. This is not about money. How much is YouTube going to pay? By the way, this channel is monetized. After this live stream, if I have 20,000 views, do you know how much I will get paid on this live stream? I will not get paid up to $1. Let me shock you. My money on this live stream will not even be up to $1. The money that this channel generates is the gift that people gift me. That's the money this channel generates. My long form videos, nobody cares to watch my long form videos. So it's not about money. Keep money by the side. This is about passion. Look at my face. Do I look like somebody that is desperate for money or for popularity? This is something that is burning inside me, inside of me. Since I lost my brother, I lost my cool. It is very sad. It's very sad. We can't continue like this. How long are we going to be how long are we going to be doing this? Pleasing our how will I call them? Do I call them slave masters or I call them oppressors? Making them feel relaxed. And meanwhile, we are suffering. Kudos to my brother Randy Peters. Thank you very much for what you do. Kudos to Shehu Kuti. Kudos to Very Dark Man. Kudos to Harris and Gwam Nishu. Those are comrades that I can't do without them. Kudos to Aisha Yusuf. Kudos to them. Kudos to Brekete family. You guys are super wonderful. They are doing amazingly work. You see, listen. Go to my Instagram. I don't subscribe. I don't follow all this. Listen, what I see on social media, Nigerian social. In fact, sometimes when I come to Nigerian social media space, I cry because all I see is on seriousness in the youth. Most of the youth are not serious. The Nigerian focus on trending news more than things that are important. That is why they can never take us serious. We focus more on trending news. Davido's wedding, Davido and Wizkid, FC, Davido 30BG, Burna Boy, Outsiders. That is what Nigerians are after. That's what they are interested in. They are not interested in good leadership. They are not interested in getting the right people that will champion the good cause of the country, carry on the affairs of the country. They are all interested in the trending news. Very Dark Man is a manipulator. Very Dark Man is this. But what Very Dark Man is doing, can you do it? Okay, he's a content creator. Can you do the same pattern of content? So we understand, yes, now he's a content. Just like some time ago, I was here live stream here, and one Nigerian guy came on board and he said, all these things you are saying is all for monetization or all for internet money. I pause. I say, all I'm saying, listen, I've spent here 1 hour plus. I'm spending my data. I'm spending my time. I have a lot of things to do. I'm spending my time. And at the end of this live stream, I'm pretty sure that I will have nothing less than 10,000 views. YouTube is not going to pay me anything more. It cannot even pay me $1 from this. How much is $1? I want to ask, is it juice that my daughter would drink this morning? Or my son's, how much is $1? Do you know how much I spend in petrol in a week? I spend almost $100. In a week I spend $4,000. That's $50 every week. Yeah. talk less of other my responsibilities, and you say that I'm here because of internet money. How much is YouTube going to pay me? I mean, we're not serious yet in Africa. We're not serious. We are taking, we are playing a lot. We are taking everything for granted, and that is why these people can never take us serious. And most of the time, I feel like these people, they orchestrated and they do. Sometimes they put out this propaganda. They put out this, these things to distract us from the main thing that we're supposed to be talking about. That most of the time, I tell you that most of the influencers in Nigeria are under pay. They are receiving their pay from these oppressors, because they knows very well that when these influencers lend their voice, it will go viral. So they don't want them to lend their voice. That's why when you're talking about politics, you can never hear any influencer talk about politics or bad leadership. You can never, because they are beneficiary of bad leadership in Nigeria. And the media houses have been compromised long before now. Media houses in Africa, generally, radio station, TV station. That's why I don't even listen to radio. I don't watch television. I don't watch news on the television. I don't read newspaper, because all are lies. 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 I believe what I see on social media. I'm confirmed that it is true. But whatever that comes from their mouth is like fallacy, lies to me. So that's how it is. So I'll be ending it. I was stopping here, and I think I've tried already. It's 1 hour and 10 minutes or thereabout. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me here. Thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate you guys. I give you kudos to that for lending, commenting and then liking my post. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor, subscribe to this channel and share the live stream. I want us to get to wider audience. It's very, very important that we get to wider audience. People will get to know this channel. We preach the gospel of truth and nothing more. That is what I preach here. The gospel of truth. I say it the way it's supposed to be. So do me a favor by subscribing to the channel, put on your notification bell so that when I drop a video, you'll be notified. And when I come on live stream, you will also be notified. And don't forget, I drop videos that will learn a lot from. I drop my long form videos. Go to my channel, watch my videos, and comment your opinion and even ask questions as well. I'm always here to answer your questions anytime. Please do me that favor. And as well, don't forget to always share the live stream so we can get a wider audience. Thank you very much. I have a project that's coming up in January 2026, a project of going to African countries, enlightening our people that have been there for decades, sensitizing them on the importance of returning back home, reuniting with their family members. And that project is going to cost me a lot, because I'll be returning a lot of people. I said it before, even if it's 3 people that I'm able to return in 2026, I'll feel fulfilled and I'll be blessed. And I will have people in Nigeria. I will start with Nigerians first. Yes, I will start with Nigerians first, because a lot of Nigerians are scattered everywhere. I will make sure that I have my people at the airport. When they arrive at the airport, my people will take them to their family, unite them with their family. So this is the project that I'm going to be backing on in January 2026. So support whatever you, and Super Chat is active there. The super sticker as well is active, the gift and everything, membership, join membership, help to let us champion this cause so that we can be able to achieve our dream. And I'll be making sure that I drop the documentary will drop on this channel, and as well live stream, because I don't want in a situation whereby people will be feeling like this is a scam or somebody is doing something hanky panky. No, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be something that it will be transparent, and it's not going to be something like I'm going to do with people that I know. I'm going to be choosing random people across, making sure that I help our people to unite them with their family members back home. And I've said it time without number. If you're a Nigerian, please always have it at the back of your mind. If you're a Nigerian in diaspora, always have it at the back of your mind that the reason why you left home is to feed home, is to make home proud. You didn't leave home to abandon home. If you're a Nigerian living in Europe or in America, we understand the fact that you find comfort. You find comfort that you want, but don't be carried away by the comfort. Always remember that you're an African. Don't go and adopt white people's culture, because white people's culture can never favor Africans. We have our culture, we have our lifestyle. So always remember that you left home to feed home. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me here. I really appreciate every one of you. You guys are super, super and amazing. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification bell, share the live stream, and as well comment where you are watching from, and watch my long form videos. I dropped videos. I dropped a video, a very important video. Please, in that video, I need at least today, I need that video to get up to 1,000 views on long form videos. You guys should surprise me on that. Thank you very much, and kudos to you guys. Bye bye. See you guys in the next one. Thank you.